COVID relief funds have allowed the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction to fund many beneficial programs, including paraprofessional to teacher grants. These grants provide an additional pathway for aspiring educators to become licensed teachers. At Minot State, the first university to receive funds, the focus is on special education, as they currently have 108 candidates enrolled in the program.
I'm Dr. Holly Peterson at Minot State University, and I'm the chair of the Special Education Department here. We had been looking at our data for a number of years in our department, and like the rest of the nation, we had found that there were just fewer students leaving high school and picking special education as a career field. So we were trying to come up with some innovative ideas, doing research on what might solve that problem. The idea that we came up with had to do with building a program that was paraprofessional to special education teacher, and it would allow those folks who were working as paraprofessionals with special education teachers to obtain their special education teaching degree without having to leave their job that they were in. In the meantime, COVID happened, and we know that that changed a lot of things. But it also allowed the states to receive some federal dollars and some ESSER dollars. And because of the success of this program at Minot State, Superintendent Baszler decided to put out a call for proposals in the fall of 2020 to higher ed institutions in North Dakota for some innovative ideas to try and address the teacher shortage in special education. We applied using our para-to-teacher model and some of the data that we'd collected from our pilot program, and we were funded. And so in the fall of 2020, we were able to take a total of 20 students for those grant spots. Those 20 students have all graduated now. They are all 100% employed and working as special education teachers in North Dakota. One of the reasons that we decided to try this model, in addition to the traditional path that we had to getting your teaching degree in special education, there are a number of students out there who are working as special education paraprofessionals. They come with a lot of different backgrounds. We have many students who tried college after high school. They weren't sure what they wanted to do. They didn't know what their career field might be. And perhaps they dropped out, or perhaps they finished something that they found was not something they were interested in using as a career. But for whatever reason, they found their way into the field of special education as a paraprofessional. And I enjoy reading their applications because 100% of them say something like, "I found my passion." And the Para-to-Teacher program really was to focus on eliminating the barriers to folks like that continuing on and obtaining their degrees. So the funding from DPI allowed us to launch an innovative idea that we had that wouldn't have been possible without that funding. And even though that grant has ended, we've continued to put our efforts into refining the model, tweaking it, getting feedback from the students and the stakeholders about making it better, and also expanding some of the supports. Obviously, if you are working full-time and also pursuing your teaching degree, that is not easy. If there's one thing we know for sure in education, one size doesn't fit all. And so the para-to-teacher track has allowed another avenue for folks to get their teaching degree and become a licensed special education teacher. And that's definitely a win for students with disabilities and for all of the rest of us who care about those students getting quality education.
The University of Mary's program, awarded funds in the spring of 2022, focuses on elementary education paras, working in rural districts with the option of getting a minor in special education, and currently has 50 candidates enrolled, while Valley City State University, awarded in fall of 2022, focuses on dual licensure and has 25 candidates enrolled. These paraprofessional to teacher programs, made possible with the state's COVID relief funds, are giving many the opportunity to pursue their teaching degrees, paying for all or part of their tuition, and helping to solve the teacher shortage dilemma every district across our state is facing.